Oh, hey guys, it's Boston Fan here with another video documenting my collecting journey. As you know, if you follow my channel or watch my videos, I've done a lot of saving this year and really focused on purposeful buying versus just kind of buying what came into my mind in a moment, but really thought about what I wanted. And so I'm going to show my first pickup of the year. You guys have seen this before, but it is my 55 Topps Sandy Koufax rookie. That was my #1 goal. And I got its brother after much saving and waiting on buying. I finally found the right one. It came about a week ago, but it took forever. I hate the authenticity guarantee thing on eBay if you've got a slab card. I know the benefits of it, to make sure the slab isn't tampered with, but it takes some of the excitement out of it. You buy the card, you get it, you're super psyched. And for me, the seller took them 3 days to ship it. Fine, that happens. I do it too. But then it's got to go all the way to California. They've got to approve it, which takes like a day. And then it's got to get shipped back out. And the post office sent it to the wrong post office in Massachusetts. So it went back to Boston. It just took way longer than I thought. But this card I've been wanting for a while. I've been tossing and turning about which version of this player to buy. It's definitely one of those amazing cards that I never thought that I would have. Really excited to have this player in my collection finally. And it is the 55 Topps Jackie Robinson and a 1.5. That's what I could afford. And I think it presents really nicely. It's super cool. There are some creases in it. You got to really look for them, but I think there's one there. There's a little bit of creasing right there, a little one there. Corners are kind of dinged, whatever. We're not here to really scrutinize the card. I bought it. It's a great example, and like Christopher Missouri says, it's a 1.5, but it's mine. And I'm super psyched to add a Jackie to my collection. That was one of the top 2 goals this year. So I've hit my 2 big goals in terms of buying cards. I also have that 51 Bob Feller. I have a 54 Ted Williams. I've done pretty good. I've hit my big cards for the year. And now I'm just, going to pick up stuff that I've been wanting, but probably isn't expensive. I'm looking now at a couple Koufaxes to work on his run, the 64 and the 60 I need, as well as a Reggie Jackson autograph. But yeah, that's my quick update. Glad to add the Jackie. Now I got 2 awesome Brooklyn Dodgers from the 55 set. I think they look fantastic. They look really nice, even with the different slabs. They look really nice together. That's their brothers and cards, I guess. I also really like the cases they get sent in. I'm going to keep that and maybe use it to ship if I ever. I don't really have enough slabs to be selling slabs, but if I ever do, that's kind of the perfect little box to ship it in. But yeah, so those are my 2 big pickups of the year. I'm not rushing to spend any of my money and any of my allowance money, so I could pick up another big card, but I don't have one in mind really that I'm saving. These were kind of the 2 quote-unquote grail cards that I thought were beyond me. But again, it's just patience. One, you got to just be willing to save and not buy cards for a while. I didn't really buy anything in May and June except for those 2 Celtics cards I showed last time. Just saving for that. And then once I was in the ballpark of $300 or something saved up for this particular card, it was just a matter of waiting and finding the right card at the price that I could afford. So I ended up picking this up for $349.99. I thought that was fair, especially for a 1.5. 2s, you see a lot listed for up to 4, getting close to $500. And when I showed my father, he's like, "Oh, it's rated so lowly." And he wasn't, nitpicking at it. It was just more like, he's surprised that they can be so expensive that a one that's in a 1.5 can go for $300 or more dollars. I'm like, yeah, Jackie's super popular with collectors even today. He's one of those players that's going to transcend all of time. So yeah, so if you're looking to save up for a card, I've said it a lot. Really, what I do is when I see stuff I like on people's YouTube channels, I put it on just a want list, a list. And it's not something I'm going to buy now, but it just sits there. And then as I went into this year, I made a list of about 20 cards. Those were my goals for the year and what my budget would be for each card, what I wanted to pay. And then it's just a matter of waiting. For the bigger cards, I take my allowance and I just put it in a savings account until I have enough, and then I start looking. That's what I did with Sandy. That's what I did with Jackie. And I look before just to gauge prices and see what I can expect to pay. So if I buy it now, pops it up, I can nab it. And I had been watching Jackies. I at first thought I wanted a 54, and that was the one, and I 54, but the 55 just kept kind of like growing on me. I love the picture on it. I love the follow through batting stance. It's in color. I just thought I thought it was a nicer card. Not to say anything of the 54. I love the 54 set, and I wouldn't mind having a 54, but 55 is the one that just kind of kept calling to me as I was looking through. I had saves on the 54, the 55, and the 56. Over the course of the 2 months, I bounced between them, but it landed on 55 the most, and so that's what I decided I was going to go after. So great card, awesome to have. I have officially joined the Jackie Club. So anyway, that's the newest update on my collection. Right now I'm really just kind of at home working on organizing all this base TTM stuff to go in my alphabetized boxes so that I can be more organized and just sending cards out. Try to send one request a day. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to, but no big plans for spending. I hope everybody at the National, if you even watch this, are having a great time. I'm seeing some videos, totally jealous you guys are there, but it's totally awesome. Anyway, that's it for now. If you could take a moment and like following my journey, I'd love it if you'd like this video. Comment how you think I did. If you have a Jackie, what Jackie did you go after? If you haven't had a Jackie, what's your plan on saving for one? Why don't you start now? And then if you're into just a regular guy just showing off how he's building his collection slowly but surely, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So yeah, as always guys, thanks for joining me.